Hey guys, we are on the road again. So last trip we got the boat all wrapped by the guys at McKnight, which was awesome. And it's little simple things, I guess they're not simple, but little inexpensive ways to improve your boat and make it look a lot aesthetically nicer. So that was very nice. Just freshens it up, and I got to put canoe wire on the back for my dad. So right now we are driving to Brisbane, and I guess not that far away compared to other trips, about 7 hours for us. And this time we're doing the EVA flooring in the boat and dropping to another guy's place that I met through Facebook to put a trolley motor mount on the front of the boat, because I want to free up. Last time I didn't have that, and the trolley motor sort of comes into the front of my boat a fair bit. So with this mount, it'll free up a lot more space and just keep the whole front of my boat cleaner, and makes it actually a lot easier to install and remove that trolley motor as well. But we're driving to Boat Flooring Australia now to put some Seadek on there, which will really make a big difference. I've been looking forward to this since I built the flooring, even before I built the flooring, because I know how much difference it made in my last boat to have that EVA in there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I had a feeling that the flooring was going to look amazing, but I had no idea it was going to look that good. So that is ridiculous change to the boat. Looks absolutely amazing, and at the moment I'm currently more excited about this rig than my other rig. So we are now driving back. Same thing, not that long a drive. I will be working and editing some videos, editing some pics, plus all the website stuff that I have to do. But it's good, loogie drives, and I can work while we're driving. But we'll get this rig home, and I got a few other mods to sort out for the boat, a few electronics, and pretty excited. So the boat is looking amazing. Trailer is good, big, strong, but that right there is a killer for me. Not much for anybody else, I guess, but that's a 14-inch mudguard, a 13-inch gal wheel, and just looks ugly. So let's fix it. So nothing worth doing is ever easy, they say. So my mate Gavin, when he did some upgrades to this trailer, he welded the two brackets on. Normally they bolt on, but they're welded. And this bad boy doesn't fit, because it has to come, that has to be back here somewhere to bolt on. But already you can imagine, get rid of that light, but how much better that would look. So Some welding to do, I guess. Look at that. Now that is what it should look like. Can you believe it? So for me, obviously I care about the way things look, but I wouldn't be going to that extreme with the boat. But I feel like that just had to be done. Too ugly before. I feel like that just had to be done. Next stop, trolling motor up there. So finally it's time to start installing some electronics on the rig. I've got the new mount on the front and a new ghost trolling motor to go on, so I won't waste too much time. We'll get it on and then see what else we've got to do. So my boat's only a 4 metre wide body and it's fairly close to the water, so I'm going to run a 47 inch. We have the trolling motor itself, foot pedal, very handy. Screws back in. Now I want to stow the trolling motor. It is now really starting to look like a fishing boat. Excuse the mess, which is my shed. Look how much stowed on that mount. Didn't take up much room at all. Have a huge entry to climb onto the boat and didn't take up hardly any deck space. Stowed. It's not going to be a problem for rods, anything. And barely hanging outside of my boat. Barely at all. It is looking fantastic with the wrap, with the flooring, all my compartments. Put Dad's OG seat back in there. Don't mind that rubbish, that's not rubbish, it is lights. So finally, that is the first of the electronics to go on. A little bit excited, I'm waiting for more. Should have mentioned this earlier, but you can see there is trolling motor mount. That is from Jared's Tinny Mods in Brisbane. It allowed me to clear up so much more deck space. I do have active target 2 to go on. So that plus my sounders will be the next step. Maybe some of my poles and sounder mounts. I'm going to run, well, I won't tell you what I'm going to run actually. But being the first of my electronics fitted, very excited. Boat is starting to look like a boat. And I'd say there's a fair bit more to go. But in saying that, there's not. We've come a long way. And pretty excited. But thanks as always for tuning in. Thanks heaps for following along with this tinny build. it's looking pretty flash.